All right, welcome, welcome. I'm Emily. I'll be instructor for virtual senior exercise. So let's get started. Okay, let's start marching. Kick those feet up. Bring those arms nice and high. Excellent. Clasp those hands together and we're rotating. Take those big circles. And bring the arms out to the side. Rotate them back. And rotate forward. All right, let's do the backstroke. And front crawl. Swing them back to march. All right, let's do opposite arm, opposite leg. Bring that knee up and the arm up. You can bring it up low too. Just do a toe tap, or you can bring your knee fully up. Good, back to march. Looking good. Let's do opposite arm, opposite leg. Do your little tap. Double it up. Good. And back to singles. And back to march. Elbow to knee. We're doing opposite arm with the knee. So I'm taking my opposite arm, my opposite leg, kneeling up together. Good. Only a few more counts. All right, take a break. Let's go back to march. Looking good. Out and in. Out, 2, 3, 4, and in. 2, 3. Out, 2, 3, 4, and in. 2, 3, 4. Out, 2, 3, 4, and in. 2, 3, 4. Sideways. So we're really doing a little side point with some diagonal arms. Doesn't matter how you do it, just as long as it's fun. And double it up. Good. Back to march. The phone doesn't want to stay on, but we're still marching. There we go. See how long it stays up. There we go. Let's go into our Saturday Night Fevers. Get low. And bring it up, nice and tall. And double. Back to march. How are you guys feeling? Pretty good? All right. Count of 3, side step to the right. Here we go. Here's 3, 2, and 1. There we go. Let's do a press. Just press and now press our chest with a foot tap. Let's double it up. Do a little. Good. Good. We're just standing in place, pushing across our body. All right, let's go back to our single presses. Good. Let's start pressing down, low. How low can you go? Good. Let's start pressing back up to the middle. And let's press up towards the sky. Reach across. And let's do like a windmill. All right, back to that press. Back to side step. Good, looking good. All right, let's start some of our arm circles. Doesn't matter which direction you do it, we're side stepping with our feet. Start with counterclockwise. Make sure those arms are nice and straight, or as straight as you can get them. We're trying to lubricate those shoulder joints. Get them nice and moving. This should feel good. If it doesn't feel good, you can make those circles smaller too. All right, 3 more. We change directions. Here's 3, and 2, and 1. Switch directions. We're going clockwise. And again, remember, we can do smaller circles if that's more comfortable. All right, back to side step. All right, let's do a reach and pull with the tap of our foot. So we're squeezing between our shoulder blades and tapping with our foot. You can add a hamstring curl if you like. And a little bounce if you're feeling bouncy. Good. And let's change those arms. So we're pulling down. There you go. Let's move that foot to a tap. Good. Let's give those arms a break. Nice and low. And let's go high. Good. Back to side step. All right. Count of 3. We do both arms up to the right. Here's 3, 2, and 1. All right, let's do 3 more. Here's 3, 2, and 1. Back to side step. Good. Let's do count of 3. Both arms up to the left. Here's 3, 2, and 1. All right, let's do 3 more. 3, 2, and 1. Back to side step. There we go, arms out. All right, count of 3, we're back to march. 3, 2, and 1. Let's catch our breath. All right, count of 3, we're gonna do our V step, starting with our right leg. Here we go. Here's 3, 2, and 1. Good. Let's do 3 more. Here's 3, 2, and 1. Change the foot and change your direction. Good. Let's bring those arms up. All right, 3 more. Then back to march. There's 2. Last 1. Back to march. All right, let's do a front tap. Opposite arm, opposite leg. Good. Switch to a heel tap. Hands on the hips. All right, so bring those feet out wider. Bring some arms. Excellent. Keep the same legs. We're doing cacti. All right, hands back to the hips. Feet out front. All right, back to march. All right, let's go into our cross-country skiers. Opposite leg and the opposite arm go back. So one arm comes up, the opposite leg goes up. So if I'm standing here, my right arm comes up, left leg goes back. Good, and then we switch. Left arm comes up, right leg goes back. There we go. All right, a few more of these. Let's pick a direction, clockwise or counterclockwise, doesn't matter. And we move in a circle. Focus on the quality of your turn instead of going faster. And you guessed it, we're gonna go the other direction. All right, here we go, back to march. All right, arms out wide, let's do some figure eight. All right, let's bring those arms back down. We've been holding them up for quite some time. How you guys feeling? Good? Good. All right, count of three. We're back to side step. Here we go. 3, 2, and 1. Let's go into our skaters. So we're gliding side to side. If you're not comfortable taking your foot off the floor, you can just tap it. There we go. All right, back to side step. And let's go into some presses. You know how much we love those. Add a little bounce. All right, let's go into some jabs. So we're punching. All right, let's do some uppercut. All right, let's do some combos. Prep, jab, uppercut, uppercut. Good. All right, back to side step. Good. Catch your breath. All right. On the count of 3, we're going to do our shuffle step to the right. Here's 3, 2, and 1. Good. Let's add some arms, whatever these are called. All right, back to shuffle step. All right, and back to side step. You guys done beautifully. Let's end with some reach and pull. Good. Let's go back to side step. Hands on the hips. Let's start slowing those feet down. Getting our heart rate down. Good. Plant those feet. We're just going to shift our weight side to side. Good. All right. Plant those feet about hip or shoulder distance apart. We're going to do 10 squats. Here we go. If you need to, you can have a chair in front of you and hold on for a little bit extra security if you like. Otherwise, let's get started. Here we go. Here's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 1 more, and 10. Good. We're going to plant those feet the same place, maybe a little bit closer together. And we're going to do 10 heel raises. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Nice job. All right. Let's place that right foot forward and go into our swimmers. All right, let's do 3 more. Here's 3, 2, and 1. Good. Plant those feet, moving right into our pelvic tilts. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right. Let's stagger those feet a little bit further apart, front to back. We're going to bend that front knee. We're going to squeeze our back glute. And it's going to look like this from the side. So we're squeezing that glute. And we're going to stretch the back hip. So I'm feeling a stretch right at the front of that hip. And I'm squeezing this glute, or the bum muscle. All right, good. Let's shift our weight backwards. We're going to reach towards our heel, or reach towards our toes, rather, and stretch the hamstrings and the calf. All right, let's switch feet. All right, left foot forward. Here we go. We'll call these ballet dancers or dancers. All right, 3 more. 3, 2, and 1. Excellent. Keep those feet planted. Let's do some pelvic tilts. Here's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 3 more. 8, 9, and 10. Nicely done. Plant those feet. We're gonna bend that front knee. Keep the back leg straight. We're squeezing that back glute and feeling a stretch right at the front of that hip. If you want, you can raise your right arm and lean away, and you should feel a stretch coming up from that hip flexor into your side. And go ahead and shift your weight back. We're gonna lift the toes of that front leg and stretch the hamstring and calf of that front leg. Good, all right. Spread those feet a little bit further apart. We're gonna do some side lunges. All right, choose a side, we're stretching. And other side. Excellent. 3 good mornings. Here's 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. All right, so you can go ahead and pause this video right here and take a 5-minute break. I'm gonna get set up for the next section. We're gonna do some balance exercises. Okay, this should be good. All right. We're gonna start out on the side of our chair. So you can pick a side, it doesn't really matter which side. You can follow along with me because we're gonna be doing each side. So it doesn't really matter which one you start with. So we're gonna start on one side and we're gonna swing our leg, our outside leg backwards and forwards. And I like to put my hand right kind of on the outside of that hip joint just to feel my hip moving in the socket. Good, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Let's do some swings staying on this side. We're gonna come in front and behind. Good. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Let's switch sides. All right. We'll start by swinging. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. And we swing front and back. So cross in the front, cross in the back. Good. That's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Nice job. All right. So let's stay on this same side. We're going to shift our weight. Well, we're going to keep our weight on that inside leg. We're going to do our nice squat. So we're going to do a kind of squat. So this inside leg is taking all of our weight, and we're going to do a squat where we're squatting back on that one leg. So really that gluteus muscle, they should be taking most of our weight. So front, side, and back. Good, that's 1. We're gonna do 5 on the same leg. 1, side, and back. Good, that's 2. Front, side, and back. There's 3. Front, side, and back. There's 4. 1 more. Front, side, and back. Excellent. We're gonna do the same on the other side. Okay, same thing. Putting our weight on that inside leg. Doing mini squats, front, side, and back. There's one. Front, side, and back. Good. Front, side, and back. I think that's 3. Front, side, and back. There's 4. Front, side, and back. Nicely done. Okay, we're going to stay on the same side. We are going to put our outside leg in front of the other leg. If you can see me, the heel of my front leg is directly in front of and touching the toes of my back leg. And you guessed it, we're going to balance like this. But it gets a little bit more challenging than just balancing without a hand. You can keep your hand on for this if you like until you're comfortable. We're going to bring our arms up in kind of a ballet position. If you're feeling fancy, you can also bring the other one up. We're turning to face 90 degrees to the left and coming back in. So we're standing up nice and tall through our waist. We're really pulling in near that belly button. We're not sucking in. We're just kind of bracing through here, pulling up nice and tall as if there's a string connected to the top of our head, pulling us up towards the ceiling. All right, here we go. 1, 2, and a reminder, you can still hold on here because turning your head can be very challenging to your balance. That's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 2 more, 9, and 10. Excellent. Moving to the other side, we're going to put the opposite leg in front, so whichever leg was in front last time. This is my right foot that is in front. It'll be your right foot in front if you've been following what I'm doing. The right foot, the heel of the right foot is touching the toes of the left foot. We're going to stand up nice and tall. If you want, again, you can hold on to the back of the chair. That's totally fine. Bring your arm up. If you want, you can bring the other arm to meet it. We're rotating from our center. So I'm not just turning my head, I'm really turning my upper body as well. There's 2. Ooh, this side's a little bit more challenging. All right, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Woo. A little unsteady on that side. And you'll notice that one side might be a little bit harder to balance on. All right, last one we're going to do, we're just going to do some side leg raises to strengthen what's called the gluteus medius. This muscle is responsible for a lot of hip stability, and a lot of us neglect it on a strengthening basis. So here we go, just straight out next to us. Here's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Nice job. Of course, we have to do it on the other side because we can't be lopsided here. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right. So we're going to move on next to our strengthening portion. So I have a couple different sets of dumbbells here. I have a 5-pound set and I have a 10-pound set. If you are lucky enough or fortunate enough to have dumbbells at home, feel free to follow along with those. If you do not, don't fret. There are several household items that are approximate weights. So a gallon of water is about 8.2 something pounds, so it's about 8 pounds. So you could fill up 2 jugs of water for these exercises. You could also use regular size soup cans. You could use jumbo size soup cans, or just other objects you have around the house. The only thing I would recommend is that you use 2 objects that are of equal weights, because you don't want to strengthen one side more than you strengthen the other. If you can't find 2 that are of the same weight, you can always switch halfway through, and that way each arm is getting the same amount of load. All right? So I'm gonna grab my 10-pound weights here, and let's do some bicep curls. So let's do some hammer curls. The top of the dumbbell is going to be pointing towards the ceiling. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Excellent. Let's put one of our weights on the floor. We're going to kind of tilt to the side here, and we're going to do tricep extensions. 1, so we're bending our arm. All of the work is coming from the back of our arm. So all we're doing is straightening the arm and coming back. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Not to be forgotten, let's do the other side. All right, again, we're protecting this shoulder and we're really just straightening the arm down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Awesome. All right, taking the same weight, we're going to go to the other side. We're going to do rows. So we're going to do 10 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Excellent. Let's switch sides. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Nice job. All right. If you're using different sized weights, go ahead and grab your lighter weight. We're just going to do some accessory movements here. We're going to start with a front raise and a lateral raise combo. So we're going to raise to the front, raise to the side. Good. We're going to do 5 of these. 2, 3, 4, nice and controlled. Last one. Good, nice job. All right, so the next thing we're gonna do is a front raise. where we put the ends of the dumbbells together and we lift it up right around our chin. Make sure those elbows are leading. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. Last but not least, we're gonna do some dumbbell flies. So we're gonna really lean over and have our arms slightly bent, and we squeeze the muscles in between our shoulder blades. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Nicely done. All right, let's start winding down here. Make sure your weights are out of the way. Let's start by bringing our right leg out in front of us. So I'll mirror you guys. Right leg comes out, toes pointing towards the sky, slight bend in the knee, and we lean forward. If you don't feel a stretch in the back of that thigh, you can lean forward a little bit more. Remember, we're bending from that, we're bending from the waist and not crunching from our back. All right, good. Let's switch sides. Left leg out, knee is slightly bent. We're bending from that waist. Good. Feeling a stretch right at the back of that thigh. You might feel a slight calf stretch as well. Good. All right, let's cross the left leg over that right knee. We're going to sit up nice and tall, and you should feel a stretch right at the outside of that hip. We call that the piriformis muscle, and that the sciatic nerve runs through there. So this is a nice stretch for somebody who might have sciatica, maybe some shooting pains down the back of your leg. This is a good stretch for that. All right, let's switch sides. The goal is to get the knee the leg as kind of horizontal as possible. You don't want to force it, so you just let it kind of fall as it does. And as it relaxes, it may relax further into a more folded out position or a more horizontal position. Oh, I forgot the ankle circles. Let's do some ankle circles on this side. Good, switch directions. Good. All right, so this one might be a new one for some folks here. We are going to do some thoracic spinal twists, and that may sound like a type of torture move, but I promise it is not. So you are going to take your left hand, you're going to place it on the inside of that left knee, and we're going to apply some resistance with our knee and resistance with our hand so that we have some active, so then the knee is kind of pushing into the hand, and the hand is pushing away from the knee or into the knee. So we're kind of creating some active tension is what we like to call it. Your, let's see, right arm comes out straight in front of you. We're going to take a nice deep breath and rotate just to the point of resistance and exhale, come back. So as we inhale, we move backwards, and as we exhale, we move out straight. So the key is that as we inhale, our ribs expand and we twist and create some more room there. So let's do 5 of these on this side on our own breath. Here we go. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, one more. There's 5. All right, let's switch sides. So we're going to take the right hand and place it on the inside of the right knee. Again, we're applying some pressure with the knee and pressure from the hand, and they're pushing against each other to create active tension. The left arm comes out, and we inhale back. And a key here for me, I think, is that sometimes I end rotating before I'm done breathing. So I'll pause back there, finish inhaling, and then exhale as I come back. So really try to get a full inhale and exhale in there, all right? One more. Nicely done. Okay, so we're gonna bring our arms out to the side and lean over to the right. If you want, you can direct your gaze towards the ceiling. That'll kind of stretch, give you a deeper stretch. And back down, arms back out, and we lean over to the other side. You can either let your arm fall, but I like to kind of brace myself here. And looking up towards the sky gives you a slightly deeper stretch. All right, arms out nice and wide. We're gonna cross one arm over the other. It doesn't really matter. You're gonna feel a slight stretch here. Arms out wide again. Switch arms. Good. Arms back out wide. We're gonna stretch those triceps. Ooh, mine are sore. And switch sides. Good. We're gonna place one arm behind our back. So that's our left arm is behind our back. Right hand comes to the top of our head. We are gently encouraging our head to kind of tilt away from that arm that's behind our back, and it creates a nice stretch all the way from the side of our neck down through the shoulder. And again, we're not cranking on our head. Do you see how I remove my hand and the head is still where it's at? So I'm really just gently encouraging to stretch it a little bit more, but we're not pulling on our head because that can cause some injury. Go ahead and switch sides. Again, gently letting the head tilt away from the arm that is on our back. Take a few nice deep breaths here. All right, shake it out. Let's do 3 nice deep big breaths, and then you're on your way for the day. So here we go. One more, make it count. All right, nice job. We did it. First virtual senior exercise class is down. Please feel free to send me an email if you have any suggestions or requests for things that we do in class. But other than that, have a great day, and I'll see you next time.